Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here. I'm going to continue exploring this docks area. And try and find a few things. Maybe explore the gunsmithy and such, and then I'll go report to the person who's looking for me. Alright, let's talk to Uto. The man greets you with arms crossed over his chest. He has a massive scar tissue where his left eye would be, and his hands are knotted with bulging tendons.
Looking for a pistol or an arquebus? Rawatai makes the finest guns in Aora. I make the finest guns in Rawatai.
What makes your gun so special?
Craftsmanship.
He holds out his knotted hands, keeping them entirely still as he speaks to you. They're covered in small burns and scars that blur the varied pigmentation of his skin.
If you ask my superiors at Imperial Command, they'll tell you our main exports are saltpeter and metal. Those are just things. They're prized because of what we do with them.
He reaches under the counter and presents a blunderbuss, holding it out for your inspection with his ever-steady hands. It's a high-quality piece.
Rawataian industry is about discipline, precision, mastery of a careful art. Those qualities guide all that we build.
He puts the blunderbuss away. Let's see what you have. Okay. Wow, that's an interesting one. 45 grand. Jesus. What's it do? It's a two-handed arquebus, legendary quality. Inaccurate, -5 range accuracy with accurate press attacks. Blunted criticals, less... Wait, what? Veil piercing? What's veil piercing? I guess it pierces magical veils. Plus 60% damage, plus 15 accuracy. Plus 4 penetration. Grants Dragon's Breath, which is generates a fearsome vertical sheet of flame, inflicting burn damage on anyone moving through it, 1 per rest. Oh wow, okay. 10% chance for wielder to suffer 10 burn damage on launching attack, plus 20% damage is burn. Alright, that's unfortunate, but it basically blows everything away that's in front of you. Aside from that, well, we got some cannons. Oh, crap. I need cannons, don't I? I wish I'd picked the Cannoneer's side earlier. Scordeo's Trophy. This one is a superb pistol. Opening shot, scoring hits with this weapon grants a stacking -5% initiative with melee weapons for 5 rounds. Plus 15% critical damage. That's not bad. I feel like I need to pick up 2 more guns for my ship. We'll see what happens before I leave. Alright, what else we got to look at out down here?
When I was little, me and my brothers used to spend hours chasing each other through the Merkberry fields. Don't think a day went by I didn't have a skinned knee or a bleeding elbow.
Oh, we did that sometimes. Only my brother usually had a hand in the bleeding.
He older or younger than you? Either way, I bet he's just as strapping.
Older. Was older. Then Raid Sarah's invaded.
Uh-oh.
Of course, that's... God, but I'm so sorry.
Stumbled over yourself there, Jody. Here, I got another cat to put in the box. Alright, I don't need to get into the powder house. Don't need to get into the Fleetmaster's office, not really. Let's come up here. Get to the Imperial Command. Okay. I gotta go down the stairs, right? Let's go to the lower command. Okay. Gotta figure out where I'm going.
They weren't that bad.
Alright, who's talking?
Rhyming Newey with kablooey?
I can't think of anything else that goes with Hazanui.
What? Who's talking? Who's talking?
That's why I leave epics to the lore college.
Criticism is easier than creation.
Oh, you two down here, okay. Oh, they're just a random couple people talking. Okay. Well, this is who I was supposed to talk to. The man behind the desk regards you with attentive, unblinking eyes and a perfectly open expression. His smooth features make it hard to pinpoint his age, although the crinkles in his corners of his eyes suggest he is not especially young. He cocks his head, taking your measure. He pauses before speaking, just a little longer than seems normal. When he finally does, he seizes you by the shoulders and wraps you in an abrupt but warm embrace. The gesture is so sudden and over so quickly that when he steps back and resumes his politely professional manner, it's almost as if it never happened.
Watcher Newey, the Lord of Cadnua.
Former, before it got stepped on. He gives you a sleek half smile that reveals a row of perfect pointed teeth. In his careful stare and the pause before he speaks, you recognize that he's studying you.
I'm not one for ostentation, but your remarkable display at Queen's birth suggests that you are an individual with skills, not mere style.
That is kind of you to say.
Few with abilities like yours would be so humble about them.
His eyes shine with interest. He blinks, perhaps for the first time since your conversation began.
I am Atsura, Grand Secretary of the Royal Deadfire Company.
It sounds like a significant title, but he is strangely emotionless. He might as well be describing the color of his clothing. For a trading company, you got a very commanding presence in Nekataka.
Why not? Thousands of years ago, our people came from the archipelago.
There's truth in that.
We have as much claim on these islands as the Huana.
He shrugs and waves a hand in the manner of someone politely dismissing a compliment.
But our purpose here is trade.
He gives you that unusually placid smile again.
While our homeland is rich in saltpeter, the violent climate and rocky soils make it a poor source for most other basic staples. It's my business to look after the mainland's interests here.
He spreads his hands wide to include his rather plain, dim office. Do those interests include Luminous Audra?
That is a Valian frivolity.
Yep.
Leave it to them to observe a substance that occurs nowhere else on Aora, and immediately set about pulverizing it for profit.
A ripple of distaste passes over his features. And what would you do with it?
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
We know too little about Luminous Audra
He's got a point.
to understand the consequences of ripping it out.
He pauses and considers you.
Perhaps you can help me keep them from doing more harm.
What did you have in mind?
The demand for Luminous Audra has sent the Valian Trading Company into a frenzy. Their expeditions grow too bold, and their officers too greedy.
He puckers his lips as though at a lack of discretion at a dinner party.
Worse, their rapid expansion attracts pirates and threatens the outlying Huana tribes. This risks souring the Kahanga royals against all foreign involvement.
He inclines his head like he's about to let you in on a secret.
But you can curtail their growth.
This isn't about the welfare of the Deadfire, this is about them outpacing you.
By snapping up land, we need to grow food and build ships for our people. Indeed. But our interests and Deadfire's are not mutually exclusive.
He interlaces his long, well-manicured fingers.
The Valians have sent an expedition to Pococahara, a storm-wrecked island believed to house a vein of Luminous. I hear you accomplished an incredible feat in restoring the Luminous Audra near Port Mage.
He appraises you again with those unblinking eyes.
If your abilities allow you to do that, then perhaps you are also capable of the
Oh,
opposite.
making it not luminous anymore.
Find the luminous Adra at Poko Kahara. Render it unusable to the Valians.
Well, I could
This
try.
should encourage them to develop the resources they have, rather than reaching for more.
I thought you were concerned about disturbing luminous Adra.
Deeply.
He furrows his brow, frowning deeply. Abruptly, his expression clears.
But if a small sacrifice here will discourage the Valians from further ventures, then it is a worthwhile risk.
Very well.
I do not have the precise location of Poko Kahara, but the tribe on the nearby island of Tikawara could probably help. I suggest starting there.
Alright.
Now, what else can I do for you?
You seem different from the rest of the Royal Deadfire Company.
How do you mean that?
You're hard to read.
It comes from years of practice. It's the only way I've learned to beat Newey at Hazatoa.
Alright, what exactly is the Brass Citadel? He hesitates, looking at you as if the answer's obvious.
It's a trading post, of course.
Your trading post, what do you trade?
Rawatai is rich in saltpeter, copper, and a few other profitable minerals.
Yeah, it's a fortress.
We generally trade for food and timber, which grow poorly in the rough country. The Valians have become aggressive competitors in recent years, but our ships were plying the seas long before the Republic's declared independence. We learned the value of defending our goods and ships long ago.
He smiles placidly.
Clear skies.
Tilts his head as he watches you, his eyes unblinking. Farewell.
Oh?
Well, we got one request there. Let's poke around a little bit. Food-stained tally sheets tucked beneath his battlefield models suggest it's been used for recreational purposes. Oh, they've got like a miniature setup. Okay. Got somebody in jail. It's just it's just the brig, isn't it? Yep. Just the brig. Alright, what's over here? That's just a guard. It goes out to the Brass Citadel. I gotta go check the upstairs too, don't I?
I'll see it done.
Someone's posted an earnest but excruciating attempt at epic poetry. Yeah, I think that's it here. Let's go upstairs. And then we have to see the royals too, don't we? First, poke around here. What's this guy? Sabormi.
forget that
Or this
part.
girl. Here we go.
You're the Watcher of Cadnua, aren't you? I've never met anyone famous before.
Hello,
Except the
Sabormi.
Hasanui. She yells at me sometimes.
Her grin widens impossibly. The Hasanui yells at you, and who is the Hasanui? Okay.
Oh,
Oh, the Admiral. She screws her face up into a look of mock seriousness. Still, she can't keep from smiling.
Where's my white leaf? Stop daydreaming. Sabormi, if you lose the ledgers again, I'll have you clean the latrines.
At this last comment, she leans close, her eyes wide and voice low with awe.
All this time, I didn't realize she knew my name.
Ha! You're the Quartermaster. Can you sell me something? Her face scrunches up in disappointment.
I really wish I could, but my supplies are for the Royal Deadfire Company and our allies. Hasanui's orders.
Hey, not a problem.
Maybe if you impress her or Atsura, they could make an exception.
Are you always this excitable?
It's just, this is my first time away from the rough country.
The rough country. That's like the backwoods, right? Yeah.
I'd heard there were thick, green forests and sandy beaches without a storm in sight, but I never imagined this.
All right.
You must have traveled lots, seen all sorts of amazing places.
And had adventures you wouldn't believe. See the world, Sabormi. Travel is grand. Or sure, I've just got to get Eothas to stop stepping on them.
Now, that sounds like an adventure.
She sighs dreamily.
I love Rawatai, but it's hard to go a week without seeing storms, or hearing about mudslides burying a village somewhere.
Her buoyant expression sags, but only for a moment. Alright, nah, she's cool. She's cool. Alright, I'm not going to mess with her stock. Let's see what's over here. Let's see what's on this side. This just exits the Brass Citadel. This just goes out to a training ground.
I don't be supposing we could blow it up.
No, I'm not going to unlock that. Alright, so I got to go to the palace anyway. So off to the palace, it looks like. That's going to require, what, 3 loading screens? Really? Really? Well, let's go to the Sacred Stair. I mean, unless I go to the Fleetmaster's office. What we got in here? A loading screen. That's what we have in here. Alright. Adair and Bodyguard. Fleetmaster Wakoyo.
Clear skies, my friend.
Wakoyo crosses arms and tips his head to the side. A long scar traces a path down his face, curving sharply where his cheek rises with a smile. Greetings.
The boats of our decorated armada have orders which spread them thinly across the archipelago. Rauatai finds itself in need of a privateer.
His brow rises as he speaks the word.
Your ship, unmoored from Deadfire politics, is an asset I would grasp with both hands. An arrangement can help us both. You will empty the seas of competition in exchange for profit.
Hunting ships for Rauatai? Where do I begin?
This courage will win you many battles, I think. A Scylla wave skipper is your first target. A pirate shirking any pretense of lawful conduct in the open seas.
Wakoyo grimaces and itches at his scar. I'll take the
Most
bounty.
excellent. A Scylla commands the Voyager River Dragon, which pesters a group of islands to the southwest of Port Mage.
Port Mage, I've got several things
Ask
to go.
away my privateer. I
Okay,
would...
let's finish it. Let's head on to the next one. I'm really going to have to boost my ship. So I can go to the Sacred Stair. I should have gone to the Sacred Stair. Crap. I really should have gone to the Sacred Stair. Well, we'll burn a couple hours. And immediately hit the east exit and go to the Sacred Stair. It's an hour across a bridge. Oh my god. That's like borderline terrible. Alright, what's at the Sacred Stair?
Don't worry about
Temple
you,
of
Adair.
Bereth?
There'd be a thing of free out here that you shouldn't be aiming at pets.
Hey, it was dark. I only saw the back of your head. Thought you were some huge island squirrel.
This ain't about me, farmer.
He's gonna try and bet something and lose a hand. Spire of the Soul Seekers. There's an Animaster. Well, we gotta look around here for something. I know I gotta get into that. Any NPCs? Well, there's the Temple of Bereth. There's some crap down there.
You go in first.
So you defeated this ship devouring beast all by yourself?
I'm telling you, you just have to aim for the eyes.
If you say so. So let's get this first. Pox cap. Valiant frock coat. Oh. This tree, its roots digging deep into the rock and breaks, hangs over the ledge of the precipice. Below, an open tomb clings to the sheer walls of the cliff. Rope and grappling hook, secure rope and grappling hook to the tree. You tie the grappling hook around the trunk of the tree. A couple firm tugs convince you that it will withstand your weight as you climb down. Your grappling hook, well secured around the tree, extends a rope all the way to the tomb that opens in the mountain beneath you. Descend to the tomb's opening. The grab the rope, planting your feet on the edge of the precipice, and begin your descent. Gusts of wind sway you from side to side, forcing you to tightly grip the rope. It digs into your skin with every move. Despite the effort, your group proves their excellent condition. Everyone manages to reach the tomb's opening without exertion. You stand on the narrow ledge of the tomb's entrance, its passage leading into darkness. Your rope dangles from the tree above. Follow the passage into the tomb. You follow the passage. The winds rage outside, yet the air of the tomb doesn't stir, stale and heavy. Steps carved on the rock descend deep into the mountain. You walk down the steps, every stride echoing through the cavernous passage. Skeletal remains poke out of niches in the wall, lining up the way until the steps land in a narrow corridor. You stand before a hallway. Its columns frame dozens of tombs hollowed into the rock. Cubby holes line the walls. Skeletal remains litter every alcove and spill into the stone slabs that tile the floor. Inspect the hallway. You carefully scan the corridor and focus on every detail. Skeletal remains, probably dislodged from their cubbyholes over centuries, litter the edges of the walls. Judging by an emblem etched in the stones of the tombs, members of the same clan or group lie buried here. A faint sparkle catches your eye. Under a pile of bones clapped inside an alcove, you discern something glittering. It seems to be within easy reach. Retrieve the glittering object from the tomb. You reach inside the cubbyhole, digging into the piles of bones and stones. Your fingers touch something cold, its surface smooth as glass. You grab it, surprise its weight, and pull it out to reveal a large ruby resting in the palm of your hand. Nice. You stand before a hallway. Let's cross the hallway and continue. You stand in a dark, narrow cavern. The path ahead twists in its descent. Go down the twisting cavern. You continue forward, following the turns on the path with a careful but sure stride. As you round a bend, a drift of cold air announces the end of the narrow passage. Its exit appears ahead, flanked by half-interred bodies. You step out into an enormous cavern, its walls and sharp cliffs riddled with tombs leading to places unknown. This is interesting. Getting me some dungeon crawl on in the middle of my town escapades. And now, for a 9-minute loading screen. La 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 la. Okay, here we go. Oh, combat! Right into combat. Okay. What the hell am I fighting? I don't know whether it's good or whether it's bad or what. So what I'm going to do is I will boost Spirit Shield. There we go.
Yeah.
You are going to wait to figure out what we're facing here. Things from the darkness. Alright, you, Adair, are going to come up front. And you will go with Tactical Barrage.
Captain.
And you will go with... You're just going to end the turn. What can you do? Get the Spirit Shield up.
Yeah.
And I don't think you can really do anything either. I mean, they can, but
What do you need?
I'm waiting for this stuff to come up. Ah, okay, we've got a skeleton. A skeleton! Another skeleton?
What can I do you for?
These don't look particularly dangerous. Yeah.
Oh?
Yeah. Ahoy.
You are going to use your... Actually, you're a ranged person.
I'm flogging a figurehead.
And there goes that skeleton. You are going to wait.
Well,
Let's get ranged.
Taste this.
No, I don't need to come all the way up to the top. Oh, there's a skeletal archer. Oh, Risen Armsman. He's a 3 skull. Is he the only one, though? If he's the only one, I can handle that. Damn, that's a lot of skeletons. That's okay. Wow, that is a lot of skeletons. Gather all in a clump. I'm going to throw some fireballs here. That's two. That's a risen soldier and a risen armsman. Okay, that's not good. Oh man, Adair is just taking shots left and right. I need to clear this. Oh no, don't die, Adair. You gonna let me do something now? Please? Alright, here's what Adair's gonna do. He's gonna... Second wind. He's gonna... Defender stance. He's gonna tactical barrage, and he's going to attack you to finish you. Okay.
Yes?
Next is Aleph. Aleph is gonna drop a fireball on these. Oh wow, Adair is taking a beating. Alright, you are gonna come up here. And we will try Mind Blade on Risen Soldiers. Alright, that did a little bit of damage.
Happy to oblige.
You need to come up here and do Consecrated Ground. And the turn. Boom!
What is it?
Alright. So that Risen Armsman kind of sucks. What's this guy got? He's got... immunity to poison. That's about it, actually. So if we go with Necrotic Lance on this dude...
Yes?
And we go with another Necrotic Lance on this dude... And Adair is down. Oh my god.
Yes?
Alright, Necrotic Lance on this dude.
Happy to oblige.
Can we do anything to raise this guy? We should have done Holy Radiance right off the bat. Can we heal him? We can't bring him back when he's already down. No, I'm gonna try to fire at this one. There we go. It was immune to her shot. Great. Oof. Alright, missed. If there's another 3-skull one... No, it looks like just more skeletons. Alright, this is almost dead. Alright, it's immune to those. No! Alright. Look, that's special.
Yes?
Alright, I need you to just minor missiles this guy.
That's not very helpful.
There we go. It killed him, that's very helpful. Alright, and that turn. RPG Crawler, I need you to drop a fireball over here. There's your Risen Mage. Great. Here. Alright, and that turn. Ouch! Okay. You're going to kill this skeleton, I think.
Only takes a finger like flogging a figurehead. Futile.
There you go. And then come up here.
Yeah.
Alright, you need to come up here. And see about getting a Pillar of Faith down. On this armsman. Alright. This is gonna suck. Fireball. Boom.
Yes?
I need multiple fireballs. And I can't get them anymore. Let's do Chill Fog over here.
Yes?
You do not have another fireball, but you do have a Necrotic Lance. There we go. Ouch. I need to heal myself. Alright, come on, Shody.
Yeah.
Heal. Heal RPG Crawler, please. Yes. Alright, they're blinded. Alright, this guy is almost dead. Alright, you got very little. Alright. Got a little bit of blood there. We'll do the Necrotic Lance. End that turn. You are going to... You're not a blood mage. I'm going to use Empower. And I'm going to power myself with Aloth. And I'm going to drop a fireball over here. Alright.
Yeah.
Heal. Thank you. And that's all you can do. Alright, you go ahead and shoot at this mage. Boom! This mage is almost dead. Oh no! Oh no! That wasn't good. That was reflected.
What can I do you for?
Yeah, you need to kill this thing, please.
Love root be on seek.
I'll be cleaving it to the brisket.
It's immune to everything.
Me and you are about to
Ooh.
mix.
Hit my own person. Sorry about that, Shody. It was mandatory. Alright, that was rough. That was insanely rough. Yeah. Fill up my stash. Fill up my stash. Alright, we've got an exceptional robe, an exceptional rod, and a risen wizard's grimoire. That calls for a quick save. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it here before I get myself killed. This has been the RPG Crawler with Pillars of Eternity 2. If you like what you see, remember to leave a like, comment, got any feedback, and subscribe for more RPG content. Until next time, take care and goodbye. And if you are still watching, I would like to take the opportunity to thank my supporters, the top tiers of which are listed on the screen, without whose support I would not have been able to offer the variety of content that I have on this channel throughout the years. If you're feeling particularly generous and would like to join them, you can support the channel. There are a variety of options to do so. I have a Patreon, a Subscribe Star, as well as channel memberships enabled. If you are not in a position to contribute, simply leaving a like, a comment, or sharing my videos are all wonderful ways to help the channel grow without spending a dime, and are all greatly appreciated.